Right now I'm going to take a minute and show you how to keep the edge of your knife sharp. The most dangerous thing in the kitchen is a dull knife. And how do we sharpen them at home? In a professional kitchen we have what we call a triple stone, and we run it on a triple stone. One of the things you don't want to do is take your knife to someone who's just going to run it on a grinding stone that really doesn't know anything about how to sharpen a knife. So most professionals prefer to sharpen their knives themselves. And I'm going to show you how to use a whetstone. This is what I use to sharpen my knives at home. And I prefer a whetstone, and a whetstone needs to be wet. And so when you have your whetstone, you're going to take it and you're going to soak it in a container of water a couple of hours or overnight. If you use it often, you could leave it in the water, but you want to change the water out every now and then. You're going to take it out of the water and you're going to put it onto a towel so it doesn't slip. You're going to notice there's two sides to the whetstone. There's a smooth side and a coarse side. And you're going to start with the coarse side. You're going to put this in front of you like this, okay? You're going to take your knife and you're going to put it on the edge of the stone. Now your blade of your knife goes from this end to the tip. It doesn't start in the middle and it doesn't start here. It's all the way at the end, all the way to the tip. And you don't sharpen just the top, and you don't sharpen just the middle, and you don't sharpen just the end. You sharpen the entire blade, okay? So you're going to put this on here, and you're going to start with the end of your knife on this corner, and you're going to swipe it like a windshield wiper. So you use the whole length of the stone. You're tipping it over, and you're doing it on the other side the same way. And this hand is guiding this, but it's also pressing down so that I'm getting an angle on this. And I'm keeping my water handy so I can keep putting water on that edge and keep it going, okay? You just want to do the same number on either side. You don't have to switch back and forth if you don't want to. You can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As long as you do the same number on either side. Then you're going to flip it over. Make sure that this side of the stone is still wet, because you can see this side of the stone being small, it's going to absorb and dry out pretty quickly. So keeping the edge of your knife wet, you're going to do this again on this side. This side is going to be a little bit more on the finer part. It's going to really take that edge and make it nice and fine. And just make little X's using the whole length of the stone and the whole length of your blade. Do you see how I'm doing that? I'm flipping it over. This hand is pressing down. This isn't just sitting there, just holding it lightly. You want to push and get some pressure on that knife if it's going back and forth across that stone. And then when you're done with it, you're going to take your thumb and rub it across the edge. You're going to see that it's nice and sharp. Then you're going to take it and put it on your honing steel and give it a couple swipes, and you're done. You're going to do this with your knives quite often because you need to keep them sharp. So remember, there's nothing more dangerous than a dull knife in your kitchen, so keep your knives good and sharp.